Hello, you guys. Welcome to the Ranting Shop. I just decided to step in once again to discuss the side chick of the year, Miss Arionne Curry, who recently posted something on her Instagram page. I'm gonna read it really quickly. She said, Arionne MF Curry, say what you want. It's been 3 years and I'm the topic of that show. I held back so much tea in that interview about all of them silly people. They ain't that tired of discussing me. They just had a whole 3-part reunion about who? Me. They all so fake. I don't care about they dirt. Never have, but enough is enough. All I'm saying asking for is at Own TV, at Kingdom Reign ENT to not discuss me anymore. I have that right. You're clearly in love with a show centered around me, but out here lying. They ain't discussing what's really going on in Huntsville. These are facts. The more they discuss me, the more I'm putting everybody's business out moving forward. Chestnut checkers. At Unwind with Tasha K, we did numbers, broke the internet, 100K views in an hour. Nobody on that show this relevant. The producers don't even trust only their likeness to carry their own show. Pitiful. I told you guys this woman is beyond delusional. She's been threatening to put out tea on these people for years, and nothing she's done has really worked in regards to destroying anything. So I don't know what she's talking about at this point. If you've been given a platform, right, and you have an opportunity to speak from your perspective on the things you think has been going on, why wouldn't you feel that was the perfect time to spill the tea that you say you have on these people? You keep getting opportunities to speak the truth, to say what you know, and you purposely don't say anything. You purposely at this point is either you don't have anything on them and just want people to keep their interest in you, or you do have something, but what you do have is not very important. So even if you do tell it, it doesn't do anything for anybody. I just feel like at this point, she's a contradiction. You don't want the people to speak about you or on you. But to be honest with you, they don't speak on you. You were the reason, or you were part of the reason, or should I say, a woman's husband used you as a tool to destroy his marriage, and you don't want the ex-wife to speak on you. That makes no sense. That's part of her reality. She is allowed to speak on you. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't understand why she feels like they shouldn't speak on her. They should. You are part of the reason why their lives were affected in a major way. Why wouldn't they speak about you? Then she says, talk-ish, get blocked, period. This my page and you ain't gotta agree with me. Keep your comments to yourself. I wasn't with your husband. That's the thing I hate about these people. Like, they have pages, they do disgusting things, and then when you comment on it, something that they don't agree with, their response is to block you, or their response is to curse you out or say something disrespectful to you just because it doesn't align with their delusion. You understand? So even when somebody said actually a blog found her and that's how she got put out, they definitely talked about her for 3 seasons. They just never said her name, but everybody knew. Whatever. At the end of the day, even if they did discuss her, as I said before, it was part of their story. She was part of what affected their marriage and what caused a major breakdown in their marriage. So why shouldn't she be discussed? Why shouldn't she be discussed? And yes, maybe a blogger did find out about her and revealed her to the world, but she kept on saying things like she did a Funky Dineva interview, she did a Tasha K interview, the one that got leaked or whatever. She keeps doing things for her name to continue to be out there. Because ask anybody if they remember the Derek thing, the motivational speaker Derek. And the women that came on Tasha K's platform to speak out about the fact that he had a relationship with them, do we even know them? Like, do we even care about them at this point? No. You've not heard a peep about these people. Why? Because they've kept quiet. They've slowly went back into becoming regular human beings. But Arionne just doesn't seem to want to do that. But she acts as if that's what she wants. That's not what you want. You want to continue to be spoken about. That's why you keep doing interviews. That's why you keep doing pointless IG lives. That's why you keep calling people out or threatening to put people's business out. It's because you want the attention from it, and you're acting like you don't at this point. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. People are saying Team Arionne. People are saying certified baddie. People are saying start doing cease and desist letters next. Show would be over. That's interesting. I wonder if she has an actual case in a cease and desist letter, because they speak about their experiences. It's not like they're speaking about her like she's a separate topic. They're speaking about her in relation to their own lives and their own experiences. So I'm confused. People telling her get a cease and desist. She said her name was mentioned. If your name was mentioned, it was mentioned one time. It was mentioned once. But okay. I feel like she's living in the past, because I don't see where people have been like talking about her. The only thing pertaining to this season is that Mel and Martel got into arguments, and because his infidelity is the root cause of the demise of their marriage, Melody's of course still hurt, and she is gonna bring it up every time she gets. I don't see that being a problem. I don't see that being an issue. It's the reality of their lives. Big R, tell them go play with their mammies because you ain't the one. Wow, these women are something else. You're basically a cast member now, and I like all you guys. All of y'all have a different perspective of what happened. Glad we got to hear yours. These people are beyond late. Ariane has been saying the same thing she said on Tasha K's interview. What has changed? She said nothing new. I'm neutral in this situation, but my thing is I never heard them say your name. Arionne MF Curry, I stand with you. At the end of the day, who are anyone to judge? Who's been in that situation and not saying anything but audacity to judge? This person is just as dumb as Arionne, so I understand why she agrees with her. Dumb as rocks. Two dumb rocks rock together, I guess. Somebody said, girl, you revealed yourself and you and him both caused their marriage demise. What the hell you thought her and him were going to discuss on the show? I mean, even though the vocabulary is, the spelling, everything is like subpar, I'm going to give this person the benefits of the doubt and say that they're not a native English speaker. But I definitely agree with their point. I definitely agree with her point. You were the part of the demise. You may not have been a direct cause of it, but you were a willing, indirect participant of it, if you know what I mean. People saying she's being bullied. How? Time to put all them on blast. Should make some money, girlfriend. Why should they be making all the money off your story? These people are so disgusting at this point. They should be able to, I mean, at the end of the day, Melody should be able to make as much money as she wants to, because it's her pain. Like, her marriage is no longer a thing because of this. So they've mentioned you, but I never seen an episode where you were the main topic and that's all they talk about, or your actual name mentioned. No one knew who you were until that recording. That's true. Period. She acts like she is the basis of every episode, and that's not true. That is not true. She's a small part. Let's just say she's a small part of some of the episodes, because the people are speaking about the situation with which the marriage became what it is now. People are not speaking about her, you know? Why wouldn't they just add you on the show? I think ratings would be through the roof. I would definitely watch you. You did a great job. They have disrespected you for way too long. It's evident that the weird wife isn't where he wanted to be. Family or not, you're not the blame of that after your two of him harassing you. Girl, what? Shut the hell up. I hate when people say nonsense on social media. Get an attorney, cease and desist, and defamation of character. This will only be effective if you have proof that your name was mentioned. Any documents you have that can link to the TV show will be effective. I hope this helps. Wow. Okay. Her real problem is that she's not being given a platform on television. That's her issue. I do understand. I didn't even watch this season. If they are not going to let you advocate for yourself, then the show needs to move on from the topic. I've said before and I'll say it again. I would find me the best legal team, blah, 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 blah. Girl, whatever. A real Caribbean troops. You better get to blocking, girl. Can your baby daddy call your name? Asking for a friend of the show. Good question. Because she says she doesn't want to be mentioned, but I know if Martell called her name on that show, she'd have no problems. Absolutely not. She wouldn't tell him, don't call my name. I highly doubt she would. These people have their own storylines to worry about. Like, you're not the focus of all these people's storylines. You are simply the focus. You are simply spoken of in relation to Martell. That's it. And that's only one ex-couple situation. Then we have Maurice and Kimmy. They have their own issues to talk about as it pertains to handling a kid from an ex-wife. They have situations to deal with as far as maybe potential infidelity, but that has nothing to do with you per se. Tisha and Marceau, they have their marital issues that is separate and apart from you. The new couple, they have their own problems trying to fit into the new cast. So it's not surrounding you, and it's not about you. And for your silly fans to think that it's truly about you boggles my mind. Great interview. I totally got a different perspective on you and the relationship. How? Makes no sense. Dumb as hell. My thing is, why are people mad with her more than the got involved? She don't owe nobody loyalty. She wasn't in a marriage, he was. Your old O's disgusting. This is new age. You don't respect your marriage, then why would anyone else buy? Wow. Technically it is true, but you would think people had a moral compass. But I guess in 2022, in Generation Z, or whatever you want to say, that doesn't apply. Somebody says, it's not that you're the storyline, but it's Martell's storyline. He chose to step out, and you just happen to be the woman he did it with. He's the reason your name is brought about. His trashy ways help ruin her marriage, but you also partake in. Blame your baby daddy. That is very true. As I said previously, she's only being discussed and spoken about in relation to Martell. If Martell is no longer part of the show, I highly doubt that she'll be discussed. So if she doesn't want to be discussed, speak to Martell about that situation. Period. Because he's the reason why her name is being brought up. Facts. It's factual. I would never be condoning anybody who does stuff like that, because they're making it seem like she was so innocent, and she was trying to make herself seem like she was so innocent in the situation, and Martha manipulated her mind and whatever the case may be. I don't buy that nonsense, because at the point where you did know that he was married, you chose to continue to be with him. So at this point, you're no longer innocent. At this point, he's no longer manipulating you. You're a willing participant. You want to be there. You want to experience this. Even to the point where you're getting upset at Mel for staying, because you secretly wanted him to divorce her so you could have him all to yourself, like a dumb rock would think. Like, you cannot expect much from somebody that doesn't know what a two-parent household is. You just can't. You cannot expect much from somebody who allowed herself to get sidetracked because of a man and not finish nursing school. You cannot expect much from somebody who was faithful to a man that was married. That makes no sense. But here we are. Here we are. So anyways, you guys, this is what this bird brain had to say on social media. Yeah, you guys, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this. At this point, it is so infuriating. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time, you guys. Bye.